Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Really excited and nervous for today's video. Beer Security Hot Butcher for the World. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm nervous because I don't know how to pronounce a lot of these hops, and I'm going to sound like an idiot. So Mosaic, I know that hop. Waiiti, Motueka, Waimea, and Muter. Hopped India Pale Ale, 6.5% ABV. It's called Lush Terrain. Two words I do know how to pronounce. I have not looked at the tasting notes. Doesn't have canning on date. Must have just missed this can or something. So I do not know how old it is at time of review, but it's got to be like around a month maybe. Proper glassware, so you know it's going to taste better. But yeah, I'm excited because, yeah, like a lot of hops I don't know much about. I almost thought about doing this on a Tuesday, you know, where I try to test my palate, if you're not familiar with the channel. And I'm like, nah, just do it on a regular day. Well, I made my glass dirty. That's shocking. All right, definitely looks like a New England style IPA, double IPA, somewhere in that family. It's orange with some yellow. It's like beyond hazy, actually. Yeah, about actually almost exactly one No Hype Beer Review index finger of head. It's off-white, small bubbles, compact bubbles, and then they're starting to break up into like medium size on the top. But yeah, definitely looks the part. Let's get into the aroma. Wow, that's nice. And it's different, which is also really nice. But there's some familiarity as well, which is cool. Wow. So there's fruit, and then there's other things. So for fruit, I do get orange. But it's like an apple orchard almost of a smell too. Like specifically being outside, a little bit of the apple as well, like a little like dirt earthiness. Big apricot, unripened peach. What is this other thing? It's not grape juice. What is that? Yeah, there's another fruit that I don't know if I've ever used in a beer review before. What is it? It's not quite lychee, but I'm getting closer to it. Oh, you know what a big note is? Not the cinnamon kind, but like graham cracker. I'm getting like a graham cracker thing. Probably from the malt. Man, yeah, this other thing, it's really bothering me, but maybe it's in their tasting notes. I don't look until the end anymore. Let's see about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Hot Butcher. Taste follows the nose pretty well. Yeah, drink somewhere, and the ABV kind of makes sense too with it. Drink somewhere between Pale Ale and IPA. Does have a nice mouthfeel though, but not quite as maybe, you know, quote unquote thick as like a double IPA could. But does have a nice mouthfeel. There is some sweetness, but a good level of bitterness. Definitely style appropriate, which I appreciate. I get the orange. There's a little bit of zest, a little bit of lemon zest mixed in with that orange. There is orchard, like what I guess orchard fruit probably isn't the right descriptor, but there is like this little apple pear thing. But then there is just tropical, but kind of generic. Yeah, and I get some of that like unripe peach, unripe nectarine, underripe apricot. I was like, which one did I forget to say? Yeah, it's like somewhat creamy. It's a nice mouthfeel. What do they have to say? Fresh citrus. Yeah, I'm glad that I got that lemon too. So I agree with that because at first I was just getting orange in the aroma, but there's some lemon. So I like that they're saying citrus, not just orange. Pleasant pine. I'll come back to that. Ooh, grapefruit. Yes. Yes, especially in the aftertaste. It is very grapefruit. I guess I'm talking right now. Yeah, it's like pithy grapefruit. Now the pine, I think their pleasant pine is me talking about this like outdoorsy orchard thing. I'm not getting pine sap resin, but it's like how that is one kind of a woodsy descriptor. I think is like I'm like in an orchard like vibes. So I think we're describing the same thing two different ways. But yeah, for me it's not like a pine sap thing. I do this every once in a while. Not as much as I went through a period where I did more often with beers like this, but I'm going to bring it back for this. My thing of three when it comes to like IPAs, like New England style IPAs and double IPAs. Is it good? Yeah. Does it drink like a beer? Yeah. Those two are pretty easy. Well, is it good is pretty easy. Does it drink like a beer? Like if it's too fruit forward or whatever, maybe it doesn't drink too much like a beer. This one does. But I feel like this little bit of an apple like cider thing too. Is it different? And that's probably the hardest in this style is it's a style that can feel like, paint by the numbers. And this one probably because of the hop combination, it does, and which hops there are, it does drink different. It's still familiar, it's still New England style IPA, but it does drink different, which I really appreciate. So I think that's pretty awesome. But yeah, it's a good beer and it's a fun beer, and I like that it's both of those things. So yeah, thanks for sending that, but I really appreciate it. Have you guys had this beer before? Have you had any of these hops? Do you want to tell me how to pronounce all those ones I butchered really badly? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both of those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.